no ops. Most of these out here just mad.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Josh Hart is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Thompson, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Now here's Irving. Let's go with a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Butler. Here's Ginobili. 5 on the clock. Davis. And counted from 12 feet.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for.
And it's Miami's ball. 4-point game. Hart passes to Irving. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
One of the quickest releases in the game. Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Butler can't get it to go. Walton passes to Irving. Over Embiid. Another miss by Irving.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And that one good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Thompson outside. Back to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Outside for Irving. He buries it from 3. Irving's got 5 points.
And he can really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Pass to Wilkins. From deep. Thompson pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Butler against Irving. Butler passes to Wilkins. Pass to Ginobili. Davis with a screen on Hart. Inside. Rebound Miami.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
On defense, the Bulls. They trail by 1. Down low. Here's Walton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Embiid drawing the double team. Davis, the pass to Wilkins. And he's going for the oop here. Outside Hart to the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Ginobili. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wilkins, good.
So blessed with excellent court vision, especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
Outside Hart. Pass to Irving for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Wilkins. He's got 6. Outside Butler. Here's Wilkins. Clock at 6. Shoots over Hart. Wilkins can't hit. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the paint. Here's Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Phenomenal strength there by AD to take the hit and finish that one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And he jams it home with authority.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Now here's Hart. Still no points. And there's the lob. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Ginobili. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Bulls have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Ginobili, the pass to Embiid. There's Davis with the 3. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Good aggressiveness from Anthony Davis, ready to shoot it as soon as that ball touched his fingertips.
Outside Irving. 3-pointer. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Butler passes to Wilkins. And here's Davis. Now here's Butler. He's guarded by Irving. And yep, it's good.
Well, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Butler against Irving. There's a screen. Pass to Chamberlain. Stolen by Davis. Here's Ginobili. Still without a bucket. Wilkins can't hit. Heat trail by 3. Irving looking around. Here's Chamberlain. Checked by Davis. Chamberlain gets the bucket. Chamberlain's got 8 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Bulls have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Miller. Outside, Williams. Buries it from 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Heat trail by 4. Here's Crawford to the inside. Baseline try. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. Miami shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And Brent, the Heat always looking to compete year in, year out.
Well, for good reason. This team takes a lot of pride in giving themselves a chance every year. And the way the front office conducts their business is they believe they can put together the type of roster that is going to go out there and take care of things to put them in position to be successful.
Here's Crawford. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Jamal Crawford working out of the pick and roll that time and picks the defense apart.
Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Williams against Hart. High post Davis. Who poked away. Here's Unseld. Yet to see a basket. Miller with it. Davis, the pass to Levine. Shot from 12. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Here's Crawford. This one for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Chamberlain, it's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To stop the drought. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Proving once again, Levine is not all dunks and threes.
Outside Hart. Inside. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Levine passes to Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like watching AD going at the defense and trying to impose some of that physicality from him to them.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Heat. Here's Levine. Sinks that one from the post. Levine's gotten his second bucket.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Pass to Pierce. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Crawford. Rebound by the Bulls. Davis down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 11 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Bulls. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
And Irving has got the ball here for Miami. They've got Joel Embiid, and it's Ginobili in a two-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Chamberlain. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Ginobili. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, it's stolen away. Irving with it. Picked up by Embiid. Fires from 14. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Chicago trailing here. Here's Ginobili. Outside Butler. Here's Ginobili. Defended by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And here's Butler outside. Rebound Miami. Walton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Wilkins. Give him 8 points now. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Looking to get it going. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Kyrie loves to dance around with the ball. He seems to look through his defender at spots on the floor he wants to get to, and invariably gets there.
Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. Pass to Butler. Embiid, high post. Fires from deep. The Bulls with another miss. Miami leading by 5. Irving, the pass to Walton. And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, team on his mind first.
Timeout.
Not hesitating to give that ball up.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ginobili, pass to Wilkins. There's Davis with the 3. AD stretching the floor.
Well, you combine AD's length and his skill, and when he's on like this, he's unstoppable.
Now Irving. He's got 9. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Ginobili. Jacks up a 3. And a again. It's the Bulls from deep.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Irving. Pass to Walton. Six to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Count it from distance. Irving's got 12 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Davis from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Hart. Irving for three. Drills it from deep. And it's a 7-point Miami lead.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Pass to Davis. Here's Embiid. Here's Wilkins. Give him 8 points now. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Butler against Irving. They set the pick to the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. Outside Butler. Here's Wilkins. He's got 10. Got a piece of it. Outside Hart. Down low. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ginobili, pass to Wilkins. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Butler passes to Embiid. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Wilkins. 4-3. Rebound Miami. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Irving. From deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wilkins.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my.
Throw that one up top.
What a play. And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Hart finds Thompson. Back to Hart. Six on the shot clock. Here's Irving. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Inside.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And he lobs it up. Stolen by Davis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Heat have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Butler. Look at Butler finish the break.
Well, out in transition, Jimmy Butler scanning the court, found an angle, and does some damage.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Back to Randall. Pass to Crawford. Oh, deflected. To end the drought. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. You know, Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Free throw drops for Randall.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1. Levine passes to Davis. Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And so here is Chicago. Here's Unseld. No points so far. Shot from the wing. Crawford, no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Outside, Williams. And he lobs it up. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Crawford passes to Hibbert. Here's Pierce. Count it. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Back to Levine. Stolen. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Crawford. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 3-point Miami lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They have also been superb at blocking shots. Just the timing has been impeccable, setting the tone on the defensive end and making those guys think about what they're doing with the ball.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Back to Randall. Blocked.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Davis polishes off the break.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Pass to Pierce. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Randall. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Okongwu finds Levine. Here's the 3. The rebound by Hibbert.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And there's a pick to the middle. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams with the screen. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Here's Davis. The rebound by Hibbert.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Off with the layup. Chicago leading. Left side, Levine takes the 3. Randall pulls down the board. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Williams. Here's Davis. And too long on the shot. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Thompson. Josh Hart is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Chamberlain in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hart from long range. Wilkins with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Irving against Butler. There's a screen. The 3-ball. They get it again. Walton passes to Chamberlain. It's good. Chamberlain's got 20 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Davis. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
Butler against Irving. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Davis. Chamberlain, no good. The Bulls shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Butler surveying the floor. And Walton pulls it down.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Butler. Ginobili, pass to Davis. Here's Embiid, defended by Thompson. The jump hook. Embiid misses.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Irving against Embiid. Here's Chamberlain. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Butler with the ball. Irving picks him up. And here's Butler. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Butler's got 6.
Jimmy Butler has great patience to go along with that strength to operate in the pick and roll.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get out and let them hear you. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you. So make some
Here's Hart.
noise.
No points yet. Pass to Thompson. Back to Hart. And here is Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the lob. Stolen by Davis. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Miami trailing. Walton passes to Irving. And Davis with the block.
An impactful defensive presence. AD is outstanding at coming up with blocks.
And there it is for him.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Hart. Pass to Irving. Over Butler. Again, the Heat misses. Bulls leading by 4. To the inside. It's intercepted. Here's Walton. Checked by Davis. Thompson against Butler. Here's Chamberlain. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Walton passes to Irving. 4 on the clock. Over Butler. And it's Irving missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Embiid passes to Wilkins. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Heat trail by 7. Hart with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Chicago leading by 7. Ginobili, pass to Wilkins. Now Davis. He's got 22. From the baseline. And again, it's Chicago.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Butler against Irving. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Chamberlain's gotten 4 this quarter.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Pass to Embiid. Davis from long range. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Thompson. Butler covering to the paint. Here's Chamberlain. He's got 22. And he banks in the layup. Now just a 5-point Chicago lead. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And so here is Chicago. Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. There's Davis with the 3. Rebound Miami. Walton's got rebound number 11. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Hart. Six to shoot. Here's Irving. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 20.
And Kyrie looks to be ready for anything that the defense is throwing at him. He's in total control.
Butler passes to Davis. Oh, Davis with a man on him.
Ooh, tough to stop once he gets inside. He's a beast.
Now here's Hart. Tight defense on him. Outside Irving. Fires the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Wilkins. He's got 21. Pass to Butler. Miami grabs the miss. Thompson passes to Irving. Shoots over Embiid. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half. Outside Butler. Pass to Ginobili. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Ginobili's got 9.
We all know what he can do from out there. At this stage, it might be better to body up Ginobili and force him to work harder and put it on the floor.
Outside Hart, and there's the screen. Here's Walton. They swipe it. Here's Wilkins. Butler passes to Davis. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
It's deflected. And here is Thompson. Pass to Hart. And he's going for the oop here. Thompson's shot is off. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Here's Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 27.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
Pass to Embiid. Butler against Irving.
2 minutes.
Back to Embiid. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Butler against Irving. Here's Chamberlain. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. A minute 35 left in the third. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Unseld. Heat trail by 3. It's stolen by Butler. Here we go. Can't get it to drop. Randall with some nice D. Miami's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Hibbert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Heat, Roy Hibbert. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Chicago's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Williams from long range. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Miami trailing. Pierce, the pass to Walton. The game now all tied up.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Miller outside. Tries the 9-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 30. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Butler against Irving. Outside Butler. Pass to Davis. Outside Butler. There's the triple. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Miami. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so here is Chicago. We've got Jimmy Butler. Davis out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Wilkins in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Embiid. Blocked! And they get it back. Davis with a screen on Hart. 5 to shoot. Here's Ginobili. Offline with a 3. The Heat with the lead. Thompson finds Hart. And he lobs it up top. The putback. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Miami.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson with it. Embiid covers. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 3. Butler with the ball. Now here's Davis. Inside. Here's Embiid. No stopping Joel Embiid. Wow.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Irving's got 33.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Embiid. And again, it's Chicago.
This guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness finds the open man.
Hart passes to Thompson. Back to Hart. Pass to Irving from the arc. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Butler passes to Wilkins. And here's Embiid. Tries a 10-footer. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
You're going to have to do a lot more than that to stop Joel Embiid.
Outside Irving. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Irving. Here's Hart. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Davis. Butler against Irving. To tie it up. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
Out to the wing. Walton passes to Irving. Here's Walton, outside Hart. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Wilkins. Ginobili, pass to Wilkins. Butler on the wing to take the lead. Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Outside Irving. Lets it fly. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Shoots. A nice shot by Butler. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead. Miami's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Outside Irving. Pass to Walton. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Heat trail by 5. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. Here's Chamberlain. Check by Davis. To end the run. Offensive board. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Wilkins. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Heat have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Hart. Irving for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Embiid drawing the double team. It's stolen away.
foul. Shooting for Miami, David Thompson. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thompson. Now Butler. Pass to Wilkins. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, the process! Embiid flexing his muscles.
I mean, it's almost like the higher degree of difficulty on the shot, the more focused Embiid will be. Of course, as an opponent, it can be so frustrating to face a player who can score against your toughest defense.
Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And it's all tied up. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
Irving against Butler. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Embiid elevates.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Irving, the pass to Hart. Back to Irving to take the lead. Chicago with a rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler against Hart. Pass to Davis. Here's Wilkins. Shoots over Thompson. Wilkins can't hit. Hart finds Irving. Here's Chamberlain. Butler covering. Fades and shoots. Chicago with a rebound. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now here's Irving. Outside Hart. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And Davis has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 2-point game. Here's Wilkins. Inside. It's tipped. Outside Hart. Pass to Irving to take the lead. On target from range. Irving's got 39.
Appreciate the mentality of Kyrie at this point, embracing the moment. He'll take the big shot.
The Bulls have gotten 8 of 15 during the 4th quarter. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Irving. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Davis. Butler with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Butler passes to Embiid. Butler, a screen on Irving. 3-pointer Embiid. Another 3 for Chicago.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Butler against Irving. Pass to Walton. Right side Hart. Irving for 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Irving against Butler. Pass to Walton. Thompson outside. Here's Walton. On the wing, Irving. Over Butler. And it's Irving missing.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Irving. Can they get it? Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Double team on Butler. Another steal.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
Here's Irving, and there's a 3-second violation. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. Here's Irving. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Walton. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Jimmy Butler.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And here is Irving. A deep 3. Can't connect. And so Chicago takes the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
I'm here with AD, and tonight you guys seem locked in. What was the key?
We came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Hey, great defense so often leads to great offense, and it worked tonight. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.